the line. We all over the world, chat night Africa, chat night Africa. We all over the world, chat night Africa, chat night Africa. Welcome to chat night, the only place that we give you good vibes. Chat night Africa. Welcome to chat night, all over the world we are shining the light. Chat night Africa. Welcome to chat night.
At last, someone is about to speak out. African mothers leave behind their homes, their routines, their independence to come to the United States to help raise their grandchildren, to support family, to hold everything together. It's an act of sacrifice most people never question. But what happens when the doors close? Women who once commanded respect find themselves spoken to with contempt, ordered around, threatened, not by bystanders, by the very children they raised, or by the wives of their sons. And people know, families know, churches know, friends know. They just look the other way. They whisper, and the silence protects the abuse while trapping the mother inside. On the show this week, we tell the story so many people are afraid to tell. Honoring mothers is also the courage to speak when it's uncomfortable and to stand with mothers when they need it the most. At last, someone is stepping forward to take trenchant questions on the show this week is Dr. Renee Anita Chombeng. She holds a PhD in global leadership and change. Her flaming passion for amplifying the voices of the marginalized and vibrant advocacy for women's empowerment got our attention. Dr. Chombeng, thank you for coming to take some hot questions on Voices of Africa.
Thank you, Mr. Chamukong. I like to call you senior journalist. Thank you so much for having me on your show. It is a pleasure.
We are the ones to thank you for finding time to come and take these questions, to talk about the things that people will rather whisper in their bedrooms. Let's jump into it. Mothers arrive at the airport to balloons, cheers, and an electric atmosphere. But what happens soon after that turns them or turns their joy into resentment?
Thank you so much for that question. I know a video that I did prompted you to reach out to me to answer these few questions. When mothers come to the US or when they are about to come to the US, it is always a joy to be able to leave Africa to go to a developed world and join their children and enjoy the life which they have always dreamt of. So when they come here, sometimes the story is a one of emotional erasure, and sometimes the story is one that is full with joy and peace and love. But I chose to look at those that come and their hopes are dashed to the wall because the life they were expecting to live here It's not what they actually meet here. It's a different story. So I chose to be a voice for the voiceless, to speak about this, not because I want to condemn anybody, but just because I want to create awareness and so that we can look for a way forward.
I know you say this, but I'm going to get onto this question again. Dr. Anita Chombeng, what convinced you to step forward and speak out on what so many people they know? Let me tell you this. When I posted your video online, people talk to me, Divine, at last, at last. I could feel the exasperation in their expressions. That told me something. That people know about this. People see things happening. But even though they hear something, they see something, they choose to say nothing. What makes you step forward?
Thank you so much, my friend. That particular video has been a surprise to me because when I did that video, I was reacting to an online drama that was going online because of a mother who decided to leave her daughter's house and go get a job. And the daughter started asking her to start contributing rents. And as a coach and as a women leader, I have had the privilege to listen to the stories of these mothers. They somehow trust me and they tell me their stories. I want to bet you, Divine, you will not want to hear some of these stories because sometimes they are alarming. Sometimes you don't want to believe them, but they are true stories. And because everyone was so afraid to talk about it, even the mothers themselves, when they even bring the stories to us and you want to like talk to the children, they are the first people to say, no, 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 sister, please don't talk to them. They will kill me. So they are so afraid and they choose to live in silence because most often the children are the breadwinners of the family. They take care of them, they live with them. And so these mothers fear that if they speak out, it's going to sever the relationship between them and their children, or they'll be looked at as bad mothers or as difficult mothers. And again, you know our culture. Our culture is the one of silence. And so these women decide to just be silent and go through this pain quietly. So, being a woman advocate, I like to speak out on topics like this that people shy away from. Not because I'm a hero or shero, but because I have a lot of compassion and empathy for women. And I feel that their voices are supposed to be heard. So I decided to speak on this topic. And
And yeah, go ahead.
when I started speaking on this topic, I was shocked. I was shocked at the reaction of people. Just like you rightly said, it is something people wanted to talk about, but nobody was ready to step out and
You,
talk
you
about.
know why? You know why there was a cascade of reactions, shock, expression of shock, because what you said resonated with what people see around in our society. The next question I'm going to ask you is: usually, when you are in the United States, you are living in a big house, you have nice cars, and naturally, you think that your parents, when they come here, they are more comfortable. Is the United, and this is going to, forgive me, I'm going to ask you this very controversial question. Is the United States necessarily a place of comfort for those parents coming from Africa?
I would say yes and no. Yes, for parents who are educated, who can find their way in America, and no for parents who are not educated, who just come and they are stuck in their children's houses. There are a lot of them who want to go back, trust me, but they cannot go back because they don't know how to go back.
Now,
So
so yeah, what
go
so
ahead.
I know you said some of the stories would shock me or could shock me. I want that shock tonight. Throw it
Okay.
all on the table. What are some of the horror stories the mothers were so embittered about?
The way the children treat them. The children treat them basically like house helps. Let me say some of the children, because I appreciate there are other children who really do take care of their mothers. But some of them treat them basically like house helps. They are just there to take care of their children, and they have no other job to do or no voice. Let me tell you that there are some of these mothers who cannot even access their phones when they are not in their houses. Reason being that the children buy them phones and just connect them to the Wi-Fi at home. And when these mothers have to go out, they are not even connected, because the children, I don't know if it is because they feel that these mothers don't need their phone out of the house. So if somebody is not connected, how do you even communicate out of your home? Some of these women stay at home 24 on 24, unless when the children are going for parties and they choose to take them. And let me tell you, sometimes they take them not because they really want to go and allow them enjoy the party. They are taking them because they need somebody to take care of the children while they go dancing and enjoying. And I've seen mothers who have come to parties. They have like three kids, and they just go and leave them in a corner, and the couple goes on enjoying. And when they are tired and done, they come and take them home. So I would, as time goes on.
You are watching Voices of Africa, and my guest is Dr. Rene Achombeng. Rene Chombeng. We will bring her on the platform immediately. She reconnects. Yes, I can see she's coming on. I will bring her on the platform to continue her story. Dr. Rene Achombeng. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes. So just when I posted the video, I had friends who were copying the reactions from the different WhatsApp groups and sending to me. And let me share this one, which was really shocking. One of the mothers said, "It's not only about even keeping us in the house. Sometimes they are ashamed of us because we are getting old and wrinkled. And that sometimes when they are in the house, when their children's guests are coming, they will tell them to go be in the room with the children and lock themselves up and wait there until the guest goes." Can you believe that? This is a reaction from my video. Somebody copied it. Because what is happening is people are copying reactions, what people are saying, and sending to me. Can you imagine a child being ashamed of the parent because it's getting old and asking the parent to go lock up themselves until the guest goes? This is happening, Divine. We're not making this story up. I'm giving you stories from women who are sending them to me. That's just one
So
of it.
I know one of it. Tell me more.
Oh, there was another response that came. It said some of them, when they come to take care of their grandchildren, their children go and get other children from their friends and they take care of them. And when it's time to pay them, the children collect the money.
I'm not, I'm gasping for breath. I can't believe
Divine,
this can be happening.
these
Yes.
are feedback that I got from the video.
Before you did the video, what offended you the most?
That particular incident that pissed me off. When you see the video, you can see anger on my face. It was a Facebook post where a lady had put on Facebook that she brought the mother to come and take care of her kids. And the mother came and stayed for some time, went out and met her friend who encouraged her to get a job. And then she got a job, abandoned her kids, and was working. And she has been asking her mother to start contributing to rent because she's living in her house. And her mother has been refusing. Her friends are getting angry. And everybody was bashing the woman. Oh, she should pay the spare money to bring her to the United States. And then I saw one of my childhood friend comment on it. That's how I got to see the post. And I was like, really, are you kidding me? There are always two sides to a story. Listen to the story of the mother before you start judging her. Because I've had the opportunity to listen to some of these stories. And I came back and I asked myself, how much does it cost to bring a mother here? How much? Like in my video, I said it can be 2,500. Divine, you and I, you know what childcare cost in this country is. That 2.5 is just 1 month of daycare. So if the mother comes and is doing that work for you for free, respect her, compensate her, and make her feel happy. The reason why she's jumping out to go look for money is because you're not giving her that money. If you were giving her something to take care of her own issues back at home, she will gladly take care. I have mothers I have spoken to, and they have come into agreement with their children, and their children are compensating them every month, and they are very happy doing what they are doing. I know this is very controversial for our African society, but the reality, that's the truth. The mothers will not tell their children, but that is what they want. And why
Is,
don't they tell their children?
is this unique to the Cameroonian community, or you hear that also, or just horror stories from other African
From
communities?
all other African countries. In fact, this video was an eye opener. I have gotten feedback from Cameroon itself. People have called me to say, Ma'am, it's not only even in America, it's happening right here in Cameroon, where people go and take their mothers from the villages and bring them to Yaoundé, Douala, and they are in the same thing. I have had calls from Canada, I've had calls from the UK. A lot of people have told me, please don't only talk about this in the United States. This is a phenomenon that we need to address. And that's why I came to talk about it. It's very controversial. I know people are going to start bashing me, but I'm talking about this because we need to do something. We need to do something to help this group of women.
What I can't understand, yes, Mr. Bumala Mala, you know my number. It's the same number you have. Do not call WhatsApp, call direct number 240 603 7367. 240 603 7367. When you call, remain silent until I ask you to speak, and please turn off all the volume around you. That way we can have a clean conversation. When you talk about children, are you referring to daughters or the sons? What's the category that you're actually so dissatisfied with?
Yes, when I talk about children, I'm talking about children in general. But sometimes it's very peculiar with the girls.
I see.
Yes.
If these mothers come here, by the way, I ask you whether you believe that the United States or Europe is actually a place of comfort for our parents in Africa. You said yes or no. Why isn't it? I mean, somebody has a big house, they have a big car, and in their mind, they believe that mom is coming to be, driven around in those cars. They have a nice room, TV. Why is it a no?
It is a no because these women are being rooted from their comfort zone into a space where they don't know how to navigate. And some of these mothers leave their husbands back at home. And the husbands are there languishing, and the women are here suffering. When I did this video in one forum, somebody was asking why the women are not going back. And I said, some of these women are not going back not because they want to stay here, but because they don't know how to go back. And because they are not speaking out. They are not telling you and I what is happening. Until I came out and started talking about this video, many people would just die in silence. So it is not like they don't want to go back. I, for one, I did a second video. It is just that that one did not go very far. I did a second video telling the children that if you still have your father in Cameroon, There's no way you can keep your mother here for all this while without thinking of the effect of your mother's absence on your father and on the health of your father.
Okay, hold it there. Somebody's on the line. Hello, this is Miss Stingy Friend. Yeah, hang on. Hold on, please. Yes? Hold it there. Somebody's on the line. Hello, this is Miss Stingy Friend.
Hello.
Yes, please. We're listening to you. The planet, the entire universe is listening to you.
Yes. Yes. Hi, ma'am. I greet you.
Thank you.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So I think I came across that video that you sent. It was quite touching. In your recent remark, you said that some of our mothers or these mothers want to go back, but they don't know how to go back. I don't agree with that. You see, the point is that you have to understand why they are coming here in the first place. Typical grandmothers come here to enjoy their grandchildren, have fun with them. And then they have the daughters or sons who bring them over here need to understand that they are married, they are in a marriage. And so everything has a limit and control. They have to also understand their parents that they have a time to stay here and they can go back and come whenever they want to come. Because once they get invited here, they come. It's an open door. They go and come. Look at what's happening. Some of them outstay their visa and they start hiding here, looking for economic means to survive, totally forgetting that they have a life back home. So I basically do not agree that they don't know how to go back. Because, you know, in a typical country like Cameroon, there are so many associations that some of these our mothers belong to. Traditional meetings, church groups, social gatherings where they can commune and enjoy themselves. I will take it personal. My mother is of late, and I may also rest in peace. She used to come to England many years ago, enjoy her grandchildren, and go back to Cameroon. She will go to her meetings, enjoy herself. We invite her back. She'll come back here. So that is the routine. She also has a way. Her husband is no longer there, but she had a way to mitigate stress. She had a way to mingle with her mates, a way to join female group, what do you call the women's groups, to empower them, talk about things of development for the girl child and for the women, and even marriage counseling. These are things that some of these are mothers need to understand. They should not just come here and do babysitting and then they become enslaved by their own children in the name of making dollars.
Can I ask you a question, Ms. Njifen?
Yes.
I know Mama had passed. I know you personally, you're a personal friend of mine. But would you advise your friends who are married, whose mothers are still alive, that when their mothers visit them, they should be checking how the daughter-in-law is treating mom?
Well, yes, of course. Nobody wants their mother to be going through some bad treatment or anything of that sort or something like that. But I would rather advise that there must be some clear understanding between the husband and the wife that if either party in law decides to come over here or they invite the person to come, they have to have a defined time that they will be here so that it can give them room as couple to have their own fun too. You know, you cannot come into a marriage invited by your in-law or your daughter. You get in there and you start feeling so comfortable. You totally forgot that you had a place that you came from.
Okay. I'm getting a lot of signals that people are on the line. Maybe.
Yeah, let me respond to that.
Yeah.
Let me just wrap up to say this real quick.
Okay. Yeah, wrap up, please.
Quick.
30 seconds.
When you invite your parents to come over here, please define the time that they'll be here. Plan ahead to spend time with your children. When they go back, invite them again. That is the routine. It will command respect for the parents, and they'll also understand that they have commitment back home, whether their husbands are alive or not.
All right,
they have a means to go back and integrate.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, my friend. You are just saying what we are saying. You are saying what we are saying, but you are saying what is supposed to happen. But that is not what is happening. We are talking about mothers who are brought here in the name of coming to help to babysit. And they come and stay here for years. What you are saying, if that is what you are doing, I encourage you to talk to other people to do it same. That is giving them their rights. They are not just locked up here. There are people who have been here for 8 years who have not gone back to Cameroon.
And
There are
it
other
seems to me,
children.
it seems to me the mothers aren't even the ones to make that choice when to go back.
That is what I'm saying. When he says they have the choice, the mothers aren't the one making the choice. The child pays for the air ticket. I'm saying that there are mothers here who don't even have a telephone. They just have a telephone to talk on WhatsApp. So they cannot even.
When the mothers came to you, did they tell you that honestly they had gotten so fed up with life here, if they had their way, they would return?
Of course, of course. Some of them
Okay.
want to return, but because of the services they are rendering to the children, they don't want to let them go.
Why
It's
do
not
you
like
think?
the
Why do
mothers.
you think, Dr. Chombeng? Why
Yes.
do you think the mothers felt safer opening up to you than to their own children? And what unspoken conflicts does this expose within the family?
The mothers feel, we are in a Christian setting. Like I told you, I'm a member of the CWF. And sometimes when we come together, we are more vulnerable. We share our pains and joys together. And so the mothers sometimes are free to share because other people are sharing. And the reasons they don't talk to their children is because the children do not create an enabling environment for them to talk to them. The mothers are basically there as workers. The children sometimes just come in. You have mothers who say that they are taking care of very, very young babies. The babies spend the night in their rooms. The child comes after like 12 hours of work. When the child is even crying and saying, Mama, I say, go to grandma. I'm tired. I want to sleep and rest. They just eat, they go to sleep and rest, they get up, they go to work. They don't even have time to talk to the mothers or to ask them how they feel. And because they are the breadwinners, they are the ones caring for the women. The women don't want to talk because they don't want to spoil their relationship. And sometimes when they even talk, it becomes a quarrel. It becomes a quarrel. The mothers are at times difficult. Like I said in my video, when they even ask for money, they're like, what are you doing with money? You live in the house, I feed you, you have everything, you don't pay bills. What are you doing with money? So it is not like the mothers don't want to talk, but there is no enabling environment. If you stay with somebody in the house, you have to create an enabling environment. You have to make yourself available that you can come, you can talk freely and express yourself freely without being afraid of being judged. For example, you bring a 75-year-old woman here. What is she doing here? She's just going to be sick, stay indoors, nowhere to go to. She doesn't even know how to go out of the house. There is a case where the child brought the woman, it is the man who brought the mother to the States. And the boy had to leave to go to another state for school. The girl and her friend threw the mother out in winter. And the mother sat by the pavement until it was a police officer who came and saw the mother. And now took in the woman and started questioning before she could give the name of her son's friend. It is her son's friend now who went and took the woman and now called the son and said, you know what? Your mother is here freezing. I just got her by the roadside. What do you expect? She had no phone, she had nothing, and she was thrown out. You would think that these are made up stories, but these are true stories. I don't want to be calling the states because you might know the people.
I just don't understand. I can't wrap my brains around the things I'm hearing. What could a mother possibly do to any child to do that? I'm just
Divine, that's why I
I
have
don't believe what I
to speak
just
up.
done. They sound like Hollywood movie scripts.
That's why I had to speak up because I was just so tired. I was just so tired of telling these women it is okay, God is going to take control. I didn't want to continue doing spiritual bypass. That's one of the reasons that make mothers to stay quiet. Spiritual bypass, using God to justify everything. It is okay, God is seeing. No, God did not tell us to do that.
Okay, hold your thought. Hold your thought. Solange is on the line. Hello, Solange. Hold on. Yes, go ahead.
Hi, hello.
Yes,
Hi,
go.
everyone watching. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me to come here. Again, this is a topic that when I saw, and as I said on the video I made, I saw this because you shared that video. And when I watched it, it definitely it rubs me the wrong way. Of course, and being who I am, I'm a talker. I might not have as I always say, I might not have the organizations like Mama does. She has the opportunity to meet with these mothers and talk to them. I might not have that, but if there is one thing I have is the ability to talk about things, and I think that plays a role as well. And that so many people do not believe these stories until you hear from the horse's own mouth. At some point, I didn't like the fact that I talked about it because it made me listen to stories that I wish I never heard. And that's the part when they say when you become an advocate for something, you have to have the heart to deal with what you will hear. And that's a part of it that it broke me so much. And again, do I regret that I put my voice to this? I don't regret it, but I hate the feeling I get whenever anybody reaches out to me and says, "Hey, my daughter, thank you for talking about this, and I just want to share with you what I am going through." It breaks me. It does.
Wow. Now,
Thank you so much,
how
Solange.
is it that, Solange, how is it that a daughter puts her mom through that kind of, I'm lacking words to describe it. What
Yeah,
really,
there's no word to describe it, Uncle Z.
what
There is
what what
truly no
what
word.
comes to the hearts of some people? That's your mother. I don't care if she's schizophrenic. I don't care. That is your mother.
Yeah, and sometimes when I just sit and I look at it, I feel like it does come a lot from, when we travel. I know this happens in Cameroon as well, again, because someone reached out and said, hey, just the same thing. This is not only an American problem or diaspora problem. It is, even in Cameroon, we have those instances where mothers get treated like that. So it's not, initially, I thought that it was the whole cultural thing that, hey, we're out here. And what happens is it's very easy for us to pick up habits that are not ours. But I easily shoved that down because when I heard that this happens in Cameroon as well, my conclusion was that it's just bad kids. It's just wicked children. It's just bad kids. It's not about where they live in the world. It's the instance where some people are just shocked. Some children are just surprised that they are able to be the ones to take care of their parents instead of glorifying it and being grateful that you have that ability to take care of your parents. Some children just feel like they can get back at their mothers or their fathers. So I don't think that it is location based. It is just Uncle D, it's a wicked heart. It's
All right.
wickedness.
Thank you so much for adding your voice. And you have a podcast. What's the name of that podcast?
Oh, you can be anything. You can be anything podcast.
Oh,
So
that's the person
that's what
I
talked
saw
about.
that. I saw so many people forwarded that to me to say, look at what your video costs. And I saw that so many people actually followed that talk. And I'm glad that
Yes.
somebody is out. I would like to be on that podcast because there are a lot of things I am addressing. This is just the
Yes.
first. I would
All
like
right.
to address that. And I'm so happy that the video that I did could spark this chain reaction. And
All
when
right.
people ask me, what is
Solange,
it
thank you
you
so
want?
much. I'm having so many signals people want to call.
Okay.
Thank you
Go
so much,
ahead,
Yeah,
Uncle
it's a
Z.
very
I'm
Solange.
sensitive
watching.
topic.
Sure. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, then. Wow. This is incredible.
Yeah, I saw the video she did after that video. It garnered almost 75,000 views.
It's
It gar-
incredible.
Yeah, I saw that video and I was like, this is when I was doing that video, Divine, I was doing it thinking that I was doing it in my own small little bubble. But the reaction to that video tells you that this abuse is actually going on and nobody is talking about it because of fear.
Now, yeah, I'm going to take the devil's advocate on this. Oh, by the way, a million. You were asking to dial. The number is 240-603-7367. 240-603-7367. Call this number. If you're overseas, do 001. Do 001 and then call the number via WhatsApp, and the whole planet Earth will hear you. Dr. Chombeng, how do you respond to anyone who thinks by speaking up you are intruding into private family matters unconnected to you?
I would tell them clearly that protecting the vulnerable is not intrusion, it is responsibility. When elders are harmed, silence is no longer an option. So I am not intruding. I didn't make these stories up by myself. The fact that the women could talk to me showed that they needed help. So I don't see myself as an intruder, but I see myself as an advocate who is trying to create awareness so that people can change. Divine, sometimes when people do things, they don't know that people talk about them and people see them. Just the simple fact that people start talking about them creates awareness because now they know, oh, if my neighbor saw this video, you can go on my YouTube. You have Renee Empowers, you see the video there because some people are saying, where is the video? Go on my YouTube, you see the video there, Renee Empowers, or you go to my Facebook, the video is on my page.
It's
So,
also on my page. It's also on my page. The video is everywhere.
Many people have written to me to thank me. Many people have called me to thank me and say, finally, somebody is taking the neck to talk about this. So I don't think I'm intruding. Divine, if I were intruding, the video would not have gone as viral as it went within 2 weeks.
Wow.
So I don't think I'm intruding. I'm just being a responsible citizen by calling out social injustice.
All right. You are watching Voices of Africa. Dr. Renee Anita Chombeng will be right back on the platform. Time for us to have 2 minutes of somebody who just glorifies mother. Watch this. This is Lot Ande of Africa. All right, that's Lord Ande of Africa. He is my friend in Taraba State of Nigeria. He sent this song so that we can emblazon this broadcast. Somebody is indicating to speak. I am in a moment. I'm going to be reaching out to that person. Wow, so many people. I told you. All right, I believe somebody's on the line. Hello.
Mr. Divine?
Yes, this is Divine.
Yeah, greetings. I'm Elizabeth, and I wanted to contribute to the topic. I don't know if you have any questions or.
Well, what's your question? I have a guest, Dr. Renee Anita Chombeng. Dr. Renee
Yes,
Anita Chombeng.
right, doctor. So, I know that video she made some time ago. I think it went viral because for me, I was finally saying, "Oh my goodness!" So someone has picked up on this. It's really a plague in our community, and I don't want to be judgmental, because everyone is in a different place in life. However, um, using our parents as our babysitters or nannies or house girls or whatever we want to call it, it's not proper in any regard.
Why not?
So I'm the one who wrote the story on your timeline some time ago about something that I personally witnessed.
Oh, I remember.
Um, yes, so this is a family that was very close to me, and when the parent came, um, normal, the on. So mom does not sleep at night and does not sleep in the day. That is a recipe for hypertension and depression. No one needs to tell me to go diagnose her. Well, we were neighbors, so I didn't say anything. But in my mind, because I never put my mom through that. My mom comes, I had a living nanny and my mom, because my mom is there to relax. She came for vacation. She didn't come here to work for me. But I saw that setup and I was like, this woman is going to pass out. She was very tiny, carrying a baby, a 9 months old, and I think the daughter was like 3 years old. Well, mom doesn't sleep at night when they are at work. When they come in the morning, they are sleeping because they are tired, and mom is awake. And this is a 70-year plus old person. Does not sleep at night, does not sleep in the day. I mean, where is your conscience? Where is your good judgment? Where is your mind? D- Is this woman your slave? Even if you're paying her, even if you're paying her, there is no amount of money that would justify in 70-year plus old person to not sleep. We all know how these kids are in this country. They are very hyperactive. They are they are on high 24/7. They take naps. They don't really sleep. So this woman went to work, came back from work in the morning after working her 12-hour shift, and of course her husband is doubling up, and she went to do her hair. Called home, mom is not picking up. When she finally, her instinct told her go home, and when she got home, mom was passed out on the kitchen floor dead. She was already dead though. The baby, the 9 month old, was in her hands crying. The 3 year old, the eyes were, when I ran to the scene, the 3 year old had cried her heart out. So we don't know what time mom passed away. I mean, grandma passed away. So 3 year old has cried and cried and cried, and she was knocked out on the couch. When she woke up, her eyes were blood red. And then the baby, who is on the kitchen floor with mom, and she had like Cerelac. I think she had made Cerelac or pap, something like that, to feed the baby. And that was the scene. This girl has had to leave town. She sold her house for less than it was worth. Now, if you tell her come to Atlanta, she says the scene just comes back. She cannot even get over it. So my thing is, our mothers come here, well, to help us. I know some of us are single parents, some of us are going through, but it is not proper to use them as a nanny. For me, it is not proper. When I had, It's not like I didn't have I don't have kids. I had kids. And my mom came every time I had my baby, but I told her, "You are not my nanny. Yes, you want to come and do grandma things, which is to pet them and spoil them and pamper them and do grandma things, but I'm going to hire a nanny because it was responsibility to our parents, our mothers. As soon as we have kids, they come, we throw the babies at them and then we are gone again 24/7. We're working and hustling and looking for money. Again, I don't want to be judgmental. Like I said, people are in different stages in life, in different places in life, different circumstances. So there's no really one rule for all. Let's put some consideration. These are humans. Our parents are humans. They are human beings. So let's be careful how we treat them. And Dr. Renee said a whole lot of stuff about the women that she met at the church setting, and they are complaining. And I'm wondering, like, are these your parents really? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Is this your mother, or are you just really joking?
I truly want to say
Mhm.
for coming forward with this story, because we need to raise our voices against these things.
Yes.
And as I told you, everybody's told me, Divine, at last somebody is speaking out, because we see these things happening, and for reasons, strange reasons, we don't talk. And so they continue, you understand?
Yeah.
If a mother, or if mothers are going to walk up to someone else to open up, it means they have had it. They have had it.
True.
You're very right.
You see what I'm
People
saying?
don't talk about their
Right.
families.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
You're
You're
very
welcome.
right.
All
And
right.
I want to thank Elizabeth for that story. Because when they come up with stories like that, then people understand that this is not something that I'm making up. I won't come up here and say things that I cannot support. So when you hear stories like that, that is just one of the stories. I know of a mother
So,
who died in her house,
okay, go ahead.
in her child's house, and the child did not even know she had died. The child said, "Go get grandma to give you food." The child will go there and come back and say, "Mama, grandma is not shaking." He said, "Go and call her." It was the husband who stood and saw the way the woman was lying. Then he rushed there. On reaching there, the woman had died. So when we talk about these things, Elizabeth, I want to tell you that you're not being judgmental. We are not here to judge anybody. What we are doing is we are creating awareness and advocating for these people who cannot speak up for themselves. That is why I have a platform where I say my voice, your voice,
I don't,
a platform for authentic
that thing,
conversation.
Dr. Chombe,
Yes. We are
Dr.
not
Chombe,
judging.
I
Yes,
beg to
yes.
differ with you. I'm sorry, I'm going to judge. Because let me tell you, scripture says, honor your parents. It does not place any condition on that. It doesn't say, well, honor your parents when they're very nice to you, only when they're nice to you. Scripture does not say, honor your parents only if they're educated parents. It doesn't say, honor your parents only if there are no ifs and buts about honoring your parents. They brought
And
you
that
to
is
this
a
world.
commandment
They
with a reward.
suffered to raise you up. I
Yes.
think the least you can do for them is to honor them. Now, when children become abusers, who is supposed to intervene here? The community, the church, the law, or no one at all?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I think that it starts from the community around. Like what I'm doing. I am raising awareness on issues that are not directly related to me. If it gets to the point where the law needs to come in, look, Divine, then the law should come in. This may be controversial, but we look at the stories from both sides. I know a lot of people, there are people who wrote to me and say, oh, you're talking, some of these mothers are difficult. If they are difficult, send them back to where they belong, send them back to their homes.
I think so.
Yes, if they are difficult, if you don't want to stay with them, send them back home. You are not forced to stay with them. You brought them here. If they are difficult, you're like, Mom, I cannot stay with you. You need to go back to your home. They'll flourish in their own homes. So everybody has a responsibility. The church, the community, and because it concerns family, I don't want to really bring in the law. But if the worst gets to the worst, which is a do or die thing, even as coaches or counselors, we have the right to keep secrets. But you are advised, if it is something that involves life or crime, you have the right to report it.
We will be right back. And time we have a little musical interlude. You are watching Voices of Africa, and my name is Divine Nchamukon. On this platform, there are programs like Family Matters, Healthline, Next Generation, Today, Echoes of Hope, and you are watching Voices of Africa. Share this video. Let it hit the nooks and crannies of the planet. Now listen to this. Facebook does not keep videos, live videos, for more than 30 days. But you can go on YouTube and still find this video for the next 10, 20 years. If you also want to watch our broadcast in high resolution or high definition, go to YouTube or go to our brand new, newly upgraded, powerful website. We just relaunched it 2 days ago. www.chatnightafrica.net. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I will bring on the gentleman who is playing this song in the instrumentals. He is Mr. Soja Pius. Watch this.
When I am down, so my soul so weary. When trouble comes, my heart burden me. Then I am still waiting to beside you until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a caller on the line. That's Rosemary Ewanga. I will bring up my guest, Dr. Renee Anita Chombeng. And hello, Rosemary Ewanga.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Greetings to you and to Dr. Renee. Thank you so much for this topic, because I remember, I think it was a couple of months ago, less than, I think November or early December, when I saw that, when you shared this thing on your page, that's how I saw it.
Right.
And, it just struck a nerve, because, this is something that, the fact is that we talk about it all the time. People talk about it, but we don't address it in the forum which we have, which is the media, which is the fastest way to spread information. So and that is the best way to help ourselves. It's just that we are using the media the wrong way. The things that we are really supposed to be sharing and learning from, we don't do. But anyway, thank you for this program, and thank you that because I remember you wrote that you're looking for her, and thank God that you searched for her and you were able to find her, to bring her on. Okay, so this topic is something that is really touchy. I mean, like the caller said, it's not a matter of being judgmental. It's about talking about the issues that are plaguing our community. And if we are not honest, it's not every time we have to celebrate. Sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we do things that we don't even look at it as we are causing harm, but it really is, until somebody brings it to our attention. So the fact is that our parents, our grandparents are supposed to enjoy their grandchildren. They've already raised us. They've done their due diligence. And the time they did, they had the energy. They were younger, they could do it. Now they are grandparents. Grandparents are supposed to just spoil grandchildren. You go, they spend a week, spend a month, vacation, go back. They are not supposed to come and be a living help or worker. That is just the truth. We always should find that balance in between. They come, yes, to help for born house and move. Lose the reason why they came and why they are grandparents. We look at it now as an instant opportunity. Oh, let me go and take all the hours in the world. Let me work all the money I can make right now. So you don't even spend time with you. End up not even spending time with the mom that came to spend time with you, because you're out there still looking for that money that, how much money can any of us use? How much investment can anybody make? There's nothing that is worth time and life. Let me tell you, for anybody who has your mom who is alive, if you have your mom who's alive 70, 60, most people didn't even have their mother get to that age, didn't even have the opportunity for their mothers to see their grandchildren. So you don't realize that is a big blessing for you, that your mother is alive to be able to see you be a mom, see you raise your children, see you inculcate what she gave to you, to bring that to light to a different dimension and raise your own children. It's a blessing. But all that time, they come instead, you're leaving them, you're disappearing, you're walking. There was something that this caller said here that really, Dr. Renee said that really made me, I said something to myself. If your mother is living with you in this abroad and has to go to a church or different person to complain, means you don't have a good communication with your mom. That says already a lot about you.
That's right.
Because that says a lot about you. Because your mom should be when we are children, we are their children. When we become adults, we should be their best friend. And what do you do with your best friends? You confide in them. If your mom cannot confide in you about how she feels,
then you really have a problem.
There's a big problem. It means that what she's going through in the house, only God wants to be. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that is a very, very sad situation, because your best friend is somebody you talk to, you have a conversation with. It means either they have tried talking to you, you don't care, their plight is not important to you, or something else.
And usually, when Rosemary, when it's the daughter-in-law putting her husband's mother through hell, sometimes mom doesn't want to talk to her son because she doesn't want to be seen as being, quote unquote, the problem in the marriage. You understand? And so this woman is there dying in silence.
My dear, let me give you an example.
Okay.
This is personal for me. This is so personal for me. I have a family member who came abroad here to live with the mom, with the wonderful mother. She's a woman who does not have a daughter. And when this person was getting married into the family, me personally, because me, I'm that kind of person. I love growth, I love family, I love extension. We embraced her. And then on top of that, she's an orphan. You understand? I'm like, oh my God. No, God does not make mistake. We embraced her. We love her. We cherish her. So you can call me at any time. We just treated her like family. She was family. Bottom line, she came in, God bless, immediately. She gave birth, pam, pam. In the first pregnancy, you know how you do it by yourself and everything. The second one, at that time, they have reinstated themselves and everything. And the mother, who is a junior sister to me, had to come. She came. When she came, everything is going fine. And this woman is, if you hear somebody who is clean, I always tell her, say, stop now, wait. In no one dirty. Everything is always so organized. You will not even, she packs and clean. But God knows, this woman never said cake. She was there. She has her store in Bamen at back home. She has her store. She had to liquidate that store. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
To say no. God has given me children. Me, why not get picking? Hey, and now they don't give me. She put all those aside, liquidate her store. She said, I'll come and help for whatever time you people need me. To her, she knew that it was going to be at least a year, then she can go back.
Okay.
It don't just be only 4 months or 5 months. I sit down one day, I had a phone call. From my in-law. Auntie, please don't say that I said anything. I'm not really happy. I'm not really happy with your sister. I said, what is going on, my dear? The point is that I will go to work. I want to come back. The way she cooks food, the way she does not follow the instructions that I give her exactly as I give her. I said, well, I said, okay, you have told me this. This is something that I have to talk to her because I'm so shocked because I never even knew that you two had problems. So you are the one telling me. So if you don't mind, he said, no, don't say no. I said, no. It means that you don't need, if you want this thing to be fixed, I have to say something.
I know, right?
This is family issue. Mm-hmm. I cannot say, and then it means we are gossiping. I can't do that with my sister. I have to tell her because so if there's anything, let's fix it. I called her. He said, she was so shocked that she said, oh my God, she just burst out crying. He said, this me. That is when she unleashed. I was like, hey, what? She gave me her routine. When she wake up in the morning, she gives the first baby who's a toddler, 2 years old, bathe her, clean her, prepare her breakfast, take the little baby, clean her, wash her, feed her, then start ironing. You understand? Start doing laundry. After the laundry, she start ironing. You see, I don't sleep. I don't have no time. Then before she goes, she will leave what she's supposed to prepare. And I have never gone abroad. I follow exactly what she leaves for me on the sink, what she want me to cook. I cook it, I dish it. They come when they're eating. I go to my room with the husband. He said, I have never. He said, God knows. He said, I am shocked that she is on site. He said, then it's when she gave me the routine that, and then when I start, as soon as I give the children, then I will go fix the bed. I said, what? What did you just tell me? I said, you said what? You said you fix waiting.
Go and make the bed?
You fix who in bed?
I said,
stop it.
I can't believe some of the things I'm hearing here today.
I said, so now I understand why she thinks that she has the right to even call and talk about you. She sees you as a maid. I said, how did you start? I said, so you're telling me there for these 5 months you have been there? He said, no, one day I don't miss.
Wow. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you. Thank you. Again,
People be very careful. And then this story, there's a part 2, but I'll handle it on my own show to really educate the public, because you don't do things like this. It got to the point that she wanted the mother-in-law to go. Then the husband said, you yourself had agreed that my mother can come and at least the first 1 year, let the child's birthday, on her birthday. After we celebrate her birthday, she can go back. Now you say you want her out of here. I think she took that attitude, went to work, then they fired her. This is somebody with a master's degree. She and the husband worked in the same university.
What's the name of your podcast, and how can people follow you on your podcast?
Asking for a Friend News. I'm starting back my live shows on the 1st of February.
Okay.
1st of February.
Asking for a Friend News, correct?
Yes.
Asking
yes.
number 4.
Yes, number 4. Asking for number 4, A as our Friend News channel. Okay. I mean, just give it to 1 minute, I beg.
Sure.
I'll just throw something.
You have it.
She got fired. You understand? They work in the same university, but the husband is he's a vice president of that school. You hear me?
Yes.
She got fired. As a human being now, you'd be like, how can you do this to my wife? But it was about her performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
She told him, if you not come up for that work, the marriage finish. Is that a wife?
Mm.
But you know why she did that?
Mm-mm.
So that to disable him not to be financially able to help his mom. Because it was the only way to pressure the mother to go back. You don't understand?
That's not a wife, that's a knife.
I need that story. Thank you very much.
Wow.
So please, people, men, be wise, open your eyes. It's not everything. Me, I called that Pekin, I said, Papa, he quit though. I said, what did you just do? Then the point is that he was so, they came and begged him to come back. You quit. They said, no, we cannot give you back your wife, but for you are very valuable to us. Come back. He denied. I called you, I cry. That woman said, if you go back, marry, finish, show you listen to your wife. 1 whole year, both of them in the house. You know what? Let me leave that story there. But what I'm saying is, even in your marriage, men, it's not every advice from your wife you will take. You are the head. 2 people cannot lose their job at the same time, not because it was something you cannot control. It's something you can control when you have not lined up another job.
This is
because your wife want to prove a point. Then you know that what you have brought in is not a helpmate, it's a destroyer.
Rosemary Ewanga.
Thank you very much. Good show. And thank you, Dr. Renee, so much for bringing this topic, because it really touched my nerve, because I went to this thing and it made me crazy.
Rosemary, I'll tell you something. I mean, when I watched the video that Dr. Anita Chombeng did, I could not sleep that night.
That's what you said, because that's how I saw it.
I could not sleep that night. I said, if it meant going to Mars or Jupiter to get her number, I was willing to make that trip. And here is why. My mother passed at 93, 2022, February the 9th. I'm telling you, if I had an opportunity to bring my mother back to life, to just spend time with her for 1 day.
1 more day, we don't know what they
One
have.
more day. And I tell my friends.
Know the gold mine that you people have. I didn't even have, my mother didn't even see her grandchild.
Now,
and I'm an only child.
People
So
listen to
this
me.
is personal. People take, you people don't understand that you people have treasure, you have gold. And instead of for you people to treasure this last moment, you people take it and then you use your mothers or your mother-in-law as if they are nobody. When you want to
and then when Mama
that very woman who embraced you, hugged you, and pray for you, God bless you. As soon as you people enter, when I take the key for the my heart, swallow them for the belly, then lock door, say no man no enter.
And Rosemary, when Mama dies, daughter-in-law they carry picture, begin dance. Where Ashwabi? Then make big speeches. Listen, I see so many things happening in our society.
Yeah, to Ghana pity.
And people are talking. People are going to say, see that one. See that one. It be the worry, mommy. Mommy don't die, now they carry picture, they dance. Mommy don't die, they carry picture, they dance.
And that is where I have a problem, Divine. Because most of us know that these things are happening. We are neighbors to these children. We are friends to them. We talk about them. We gossip about them. But we never have the courage to walk up to them, to tell them that what you are doing is not correct.
Rosemary.
Because if we start if we start saying this to them, my mothers will come and complain to me. And when you say, "Oh, do you want me to talk to your child?" "Oh, mommy, no talk. Oh, he go kill me.
Oh
He
my
go kill
God.
me. You want me then kill me? They will throw me out of house." And so that's why I said, okay, since I cannot talk to the children, I'll talk online. Maybe, just maybe, the video may get to one of the children and they will redress their steps. That's why I made the video.
Could it be better to talk to the pastor, especially since you met these women in church?
What is a pastor going to do?
At least the pastor
will
will hold
only
a Bible before he gets into that home. Before
The
maybe they will
pastor will
listen.
only preach. I'm telling you, some of these mamidem, they don't even want you to confront the children because they are afraid. Because when you come, I mean, we have a case where it was my husband who said, "I am going to talk to your daughter. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to talk to your daughter." This woman will come every after service. We cannot go home because she's crying.
That's
and
right.
complaining to us. And then we say, "Let us talk to this daughter." I say, "Oh, no, 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 mommy, then they go kill me." I said, "But you are the one who gave birth to this child. You cannot, what do you, so stop telling me. Because how can I help you if I cannot talk to your child? Of what use is you coming and crying to me?" You know that kind of thing where people transfer their trauma
All right,
on you.
we will.
And you feel so bad because you cannot intervene.
I understand. I get it. Well, we will come back again for her closing remarks. Just time for us to have an interlude of music. Please, if you are watching on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, this video gets deleted by Facebook after 30 days. If you want to watch our shows in high definition or high resolution, please go to www.chatnightafrica.net. You'll have an amazing, we're taking Chat Night Africa to another level. If you want to have a sense of what is coming or what Chat Night Africa is beginning to look like, go to our website, www.chatnightafrica.net. Go also watch the shows on YouTube. And please, if you're on YouTube, show us some love, hit the notification bell and, subscription button. We have lined up powerful shows. I don't want to tell you what is coming on Valentine's Day. We have a special show on cancer. We have all kinds of things. And we have prepared packages that will transform, that will muscle you up. Ladies and gentlemen, before I return for Dr. Chombeng's closing remarks, let's have some notes of music from Lord Ande of Africa right now, live from Tariba State in Nigeria.
Lord Ande of Africa.
That's a lot. Ande of Africa, live from Taraba State. Ladies and gentlemen, now,
That's good
people,
music.
listen to me. If your mother is still alive, take care of that old woman. One day, like me today, all you'll have in your hand will be a picture to look at. Look at her cane that she used to walk with. Look at the chair she used to sit in. That day is going to come. I received a call from Cameroon that I don't want anyone to ever receive that kind of call. It was that my mother had just passed. There's nothing as painful as it, unless you hate your mother. I can't understand why anybody would hate their mom, would put their mother through this, would put their mother-in-law. Remember, you have that handsome guy because some woman gave birth to him. Dr. Chombeng, your closing remarks.
Ooh, thank you so much, Divine. This is a topic I can talk for hours because it's very close to my heart. And I'm happy to have been the one to bring this to the limelight. And I pray that we should not only talk about it, but we should cause change to happen. Migration reverses rules. And so elders lose their language, their network, and power. But with intentional care, they become happier. If you still have your mother living with you, I am not against the fact that mothers should not help. Remember, it is help. And in Pidgin, we say, wash my hand, make I wash your own hand. If your mother is still with you and helping you at home, love on her, help her, take care of her. Like Divine said, I lost my own mother 35 years ago. I will give anything just to see her for 1 second. Every day of my life, I miss her. So if you have your mother, please, she's not a nanny. Allow her enjoy her old age by being the grandmother that she is supposed to be to your kids. Create a good relationship with your mother so that she will be free to tell you her joys and her pain. You don't have all the time on earth to live with her. Make use of the time that you have. And remember, we are here to advocate for good relationships among parents and children. If your father is back in Cameroon, don't keep your mother here for too long. When people grow old, they need each other for company, for conversation. The fact that your father is staying quiet does not mean he is happy. He's just being the father. Please consider him and make sure that when your mother stays here for some time, allow her to go back home and be with your father. Let it be a symbiotic relationship. Mothers, my one advice to you is, I know we all do have psychological contracts. Psychological contract is a term that was coined by Denis Rousseau, which means the things that people expect from others and just believe that the other person needs to know. Don't depend on psychological contracts. If you have to come here and take care of your grannies, let there be a spoken contract. Let them be boundaries. What are my rules and what are yours? And what do I get for doing what I'm doing? You are not being a bad mother. You are just setting boundaries to Block future challenges. Talk with your children. There are mothers who are doing that. If I'm leaving my business, leaving this is what I need. This is how you care for me. So that you people can agree at the beginning before you move. And if you don't want to move, don't be compelled to move. It is your choice to make. Thank you.
That is the powerful closing remark from Dr. Renee Anita Chombeng.
Thank you so much.
And my friends' husbands, if your mom travels to Africa, from Africa to here or to Europe, wherever, to live with you people in the house for some time before she returns, please always make sure that she's being treated right. It was Ronald Reagan who said, trust, but always verify. Yeah, so many things could be going wrong. Your wife could be putting your mother through hell, and you are there thinking that, well, everything is okay because mom is not coming to complain to you. So please, guys, always make sure if you see signs of distress, if you see some abnormal behavior coming from mom, speak to her, encourage her to open up. You only have one mother, and one day you will have nothing to look at but an empty chair. That's how we wrap up this broadcast. I want to thank everybody for watching. Share this video, share it. Everybody needs to hear about this. If you're watching on YouTube where it's broadcast in high definition, please hit the notification and subscription button. Merci à tout le monde. Thank you to everybody. My name is Divine Chamokong. There's a time to come and a time to go. There's a time to plant and a time to harvest. There's a time to be born and a time to die. Once we come, once you hear this jingle, it means it's time we draw the curtain. See you next week for yet another powerful show.
Jungle Mix.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. It's time to say bye-bye on Child Night Africa. It's time to say bye-bye on Child Night Africa. You know it's been a pleasure with you, my friend. I can't wait to be here again, to go all over and all over again. Gonna be there until the end. Bye-bye on Child Night Africa. It's time to say bye-bye on Child Night Africa. Oh, yeah, ooh, 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 ooh. We hope you had a great time watching Child Night Africa.